right, Brendan and Alexis. I am here at the Willow Oak open house. There's a few people touring in and out, so I'll try to avoid them the best I can. But a lot of great attributes about the house, actually. I'm glad I did come see it in person. There's still a couple funky things about it, which is kind of par for the course when you see these houses in the 70s and 80s and Tomoka Oaks and Trails. It's a ton of character, but there's always some quirkiness involved, and I'll point those out as I walk around. But first things first, I mean, you can't beat the location in terms of cul-de-sac. Very private, surrounded by nice homes. This kind of drops down into a lower part of the lot over there, which is, good for us. House is kind of going all down. Plenty of street parking. It's like 6 cars right here, but you don't even need that in reality because this driveway is massive. It turns into a nice circular driveway. The roof is 2016/17. Nice double gates for the vinyl fencing right there. We'll check out the backyard in a little bit. For the most part, the exterior looks in pretty decent shape. There's a couple spots of wear and tear, but really it's just like chips of paint right here. And I wouldn't be shocked if it got inspected. There's a few spots with moisture damage. Again, that's pretty common. Like up here, it looks pretty weathered. Let me see if I can zoom in. Nothing that can't be fixed. All right, let me jump on in. So when you first walk in, directly to your left is the primary bedroom, which we'll start there. But down is a couple steps into the main living room with, this looks like older style plaster ceilings up here. What I love is all the windows right off the bat. So you have the sliders going out there, sliders, and then the 2 windows, just a ton of natural lighting. Nice vaulted ceilings. This is tile floor, and this is the real wood floors. Nice sized coat closet. And then walking into the primary bedroom. Nice vaulted ceilings, hardwood floors, or manufactured wood floors at the very least. It's not like the cheap vinyl floors. Again, I love that they have separate sliders that goes out to the pool area from the primary. Nice windows and the plantation shutters. And this has a little bit of a courtyard area. You see that implemented a lot in some of these houses in Tomoka Oaks and Trails. So we're proceeding from the hardwood floors into the tile, which is more of a dated tile. You have the darker cabinetry with the countertops, but it is double sinks. Separate area for the commode, and nice storage area in here. Very nice. So from this angle, and this is probably one of the quirkiest things I've seen with this style of home, is you do have a substantial drop down into the full shower. So you have a shower. So in reality, since the steps are over here, that makes it a little bit better. So you have 2 steps, or you just step there and then you just have your full shower. Shower head is low, so I mean, It really should be up here. It's easy fix. Ton of storage in this house. The only office space that I could see work is if you go in the master bedroom closet. You have your built-ins, and it looks like this was popped out for extra master closet space, which, you know, depending on your wardrobe, is a bit overkill. So I would convert this into the office, which is kind of neat because it does walk out to the pool, and it does have a window. So maybe forgo this, make this in a cute little office space. You can even wall that off if you want, or put a door, and then you have your separate entrance right here, which is super neat. So that'd be the best way to do it. You'll also need like a window unit or like a mini split for this small space, just because I don't see an air vent. But definitely doable for sure. Love the pool and decking area. People in the kitchen, so I'll start out here. I mean, this is such a huge selling feature. This whole lanai, how large it is, especially if you're into entertainment. It doesn't get much better than this. You see, you have so many different entrances into the pool deck area. Nice vaulted screen enclosure. Good sized pool. There is some discoloration that is seen, but I don't see anything chipping up or anything. This discoloration on Florida pools is more common than not. What I'm just trying to pay attention to is if anything's chipping up, and I don't really see anything like that. Clean all this up a little bit nicer. That's that door that went into the potential office space I was speaking of. More storage right here. I mean, this whole area right here is phenomenal. And then in the backyard, you have plenty of backyard space. So you have this huge side yard. Let me look around, just paying attention to maintenance, condition stuff. It's in pretty decent shape. Usually when I'm looking at the wood on areas in this neighborhood, it's more beat up than this. I mean, you're going to see some weathered areas. Just repaint it. Sometimes it's a matter of putting in some wood putty, but I don't see anything too alarming at all. Nice backyard. I mean, really, you can extend it even more if you wanted to clean all this up. Some of these trees will probably are ready to be taken down. Like this one looks pretty dead. This one looks pretty dead, which, you know, those two trees we're looking at $2 or $3 grand. But overall, just very private, very nice. It just keeps going. If yard is important, this is up there. I would say this is a top tier yard. That's the double gates. Alright, let's see if I can access the kitchen. There's a little drop down from this deck. And The living room space is plenty of room to manage. The extra windows up there. You have a little sitting area, or could be a potential breakfast nook. Kitchen's massive. Closer look at the granite countertops. There's the Craftsman's. You have your dining room area right there. Plenty of space in here. I mean, I actually love that layout. Kind of provides that little open concept where you have your living room separate. There's people still flowing in. There's a little wine fridge.
So that would work for tubing wise?
And then this is the full guest bath.
But I guess, what would the purpose be though? Like there's already this bathroom.
Let's see the house, you guys. You have a laundry
Oh,
room.
that's right here.
Standard 2-car garage. Could definitely use some pressure washing, some epoxy flooring. But they definitely use their garage. Alright. Let's see if I can sneak in just a couple of these bedrooms. I'm gonna let them finish up. So I'm gonna stop this video and I'll continue on when people leave the bedrooms.